there are two factors that
Right.
will drive the process to 2026. It's what we do as a PF. Do we reform? Do we rebrand? Do we rebuild? Do we do things that are required to be done when you lose an election as a political party? Do you reform? Do you bring new faces, new ideas? Do you sell yourself? Because remember, you're like a rejected lover. You're like that violent husband who beats his wife.
Yes.
So, and you want to go back to your wife. She'll say, have you changed? Do you still come back late? And will you still beat me when you are drunk or when you are annoyed? So we have to prove to the Zambians that we truly have changed and we have brand new ideas. And on the other side, the failure or success of the UPND government will have a bearing on how the Patriotic Front and its candidates will do.
All right. And do you think you ever come back in power as a Patriotic Front?
The likelihood is extremely high because you have to learn from UNIP. Why didn't UNIP come back?
Why didn't MMD come back?
Why didn't MMD come back?
Why will PF come back?
And therein lies the lessons. UNIP was tried to bring back the old man, Dr. Kaunda, in 1996. It didn't work. Dr. Kaunda had been rejected in 1991. And, of course, because of international connections, the MMD went into a jittery mode, crafted a constitution that barred him out. So there were those cardinal mistakes, and they ran a boycott in 1996.
Right.
For the MMD, they were in court for the entire 10 years. The Felix Mutati and Nevas Mumba camps. So here we are as a PF, brand new slate, no major conflict in the party yet. We can learn from the mistakes that were made by UNIP and MMD. Do we allow President Edgar Lungu to come back? You have to ask those hard questions. What happened when Kaunda tried to come back? Do you allow new faces in the party? Will the old guard still stick to their guns? You know, and many of them are good leaders. Many of them won elections in their constituencies. Many of them are popular in their areas, and you tell them to step back, they might not understand you. So there are things that the party has to do. And it has to look to the ultimate authority towards Zambia.
And this is a question that I always, some